Hello and welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Age of Sail. We have one mission left in this chapter where we're going to be intercepting a merchant ship and attempting to recapture it. And to do so, I think I'm going to go out on a limb here and buy a new ship. I'm going to buy the Daring, a 6th-rate Porcupine class corvette. Right now we have two 7th-rate brigs and a merchant ship, and I just don't think that's going to be sufficient to capture a ship and keep a mission running. So we are going to spend all of the money we have basically to get this new ship up and running. We don't have much, so let's see what we have in stock. We're going to attempt to use any rifles that we just have laying around to avoid spending money on them. And I did not realize that these come unarmed. So we are going to really be stretching it with what we can afford. Oh look, we've got Armstrong's guns just sitting around. So we're going to add those since we have them. And then we actually can have some more Armstrong's guns here. Let's see. Yeah, this is what we've got. So these aren't the best guns by far, but that's what we can afford, and we're just going to get the crew to the optimum level. And this is going to be our flagship here, the Daring. And with any ships we have, drop any ideas for ship names in the comments, and I'll try to get to renaming those before the next episode. All right, so this is only 4,200 gold, or money, whatever you want to call the currency in this game, so it's going to be tight. We're going to have to be careful not to take damage so that we can repair our ships after. No real choices here. Let's start with the 3 ships we have. At sea, it is easy to forget the risk taken by other men to bring us this information. They place their lives, their families, their homes in danger. If they are caught by the British or their loyalist backers, they could be killed for treason against the crown. We must do the most we can with the intelligence they have provided. We sail under the sun while they hide in the shadows, both waiting for the time we shall all be free. Here we see the 2 British ships. Our informant spoke truly. We've spotted the old True Love with a single escort. We should make haste, Captain. Many routes are passing this area, and it's just a matter of time before enemy ships become attracted by the battle sounds. Don't risk by boarding the ship, Captain. Just sink it. Alright, so we can destroy or capture Old True Love. I'm going to drop the grouping here. And I'm going to send Daring at full speed ahead to cut off the escort, and then follow that with Vengeance coming behind, and Andrew Doria bringing up the rear. Let's set them all to full sails and kick it up to full speed to get there as quick as we can. Now once we close, I'm going to turn Daring and start to land some shots on these ships. Is Old True Love armed? Yeah, it looks like it. No, doesn't look like it's armed. Just some Marines. Now Unity is going to be a decent challenge for us. I'd love to capture that ship. All right, so here we go. I'm going to turn Vengeance, and I'm actually going to bring Daring a little bit closer, and Andrew Doria is going to keep moving toward True Love. Now, if I can park Vengeance here and just land a few broadsides. Yep, I'm going to park Vengeance and let them start taking shots at Unity. Now we've only got 6-pounders. I'd like to see heavier cannons, but we don't have the funds for that right now. We've got to do the research and then be able to afford to actually get the cannons on our boats. And if anyone's a real naval history person, apologies, I'm going to call everything a boat, whether it's a ship or whatnot. So Unity's taking some damage. Trying to decide what we should focus on. I don't think we'll be able to really... let's see, we could try to take out the sails. That would be, I think, beneficial for us. And once Vengeance finishes this volley, we'll get them moving again. So I think Unity might be trying to run. And I do think they're faster than we are. Wonder if I should leave Vengeance behind and just have them focus on True Love. Okay, so Unity is not trying to run. It looks like they're gonna turn and fight us. Alright, so we've got British ships approaching the Milford. Do not want to fight the Milford. Let's zoom back over to where we are. Okay. So we've got to destroy or capture True Love and then bail. So let's go to Grape Shot. I'm going to lower my sails a little bit, get nice and close. We're going to match speed with True Love. And Daring still is trying to catch up to Unity. I put it a little into the wind, might give me some range. Need to find the perfect angle to do it though. We definitely have the troops to board True Love. We outnumber them quite a bit. And even with the damage we're putting on them. There we go, come on. And Daring's not very fast. If we end up having money for upgrades, we should look at maybe spending some money getting some new sails. I think there's a hull upgrade that will let you move a little quicker. And that would make that ship more worthwhile for us. Alright, so we're getting closer to Daring, and once we close that range a little more, we'll be able to board. It's not necessary to board to win the mission, but as tight as we are on funds, having that extra money is going to make a big difference. So once they close, let's see, yep, now they're throwing over the lines, and they'll be able to board. Alright, so if they're starting to turn south, not south, because our map's all screwed up here. They're starting to turn back toward Daring. That's good. That'll help us. Alright, their crew is shocked. They're going to surrender in just a minute. That's blinking pretty quick. Yep. We've only lost one guy on Vengeance. So yeah, let's transfer over and take the ship. Do we want to finish the fight? Can we take Unity? So now we have the option to finish the fight at any time. Which, that's tempting but I think I'm going to try to take Unity before this other British ship shows up. And then I might be able to just finish the battle real quick once they actually get here. Would like some faster ships. That would be really cool. It's kind of counterintuitive. You're thinking, just based on how other things work, that these smaller ships would be fast. But oftentimes in this game, you'll find that some of your bigger ships, your frigates, your men of war, are actually faster. I don't know if that's just because of the sail area or if there's something else to it. So Unity's taking some serious damage. We're hitting them from both sides. Their crew is taking some hits. We're trying to aim for their main mast here to take that down, then they'll be dead in the water. So far, I haven't really been able to hit it. Hopefully with Andrew Doria so close, we'll be able to hit it. Now we're doing some real damage to it. Let's aim a little lower and see how that helps us. There, they're in shock. Let's just aim center mass for the ship. Try to create as much chaos as we can. I'm still not used to the controls in this game for some reason. I feel like right clicking should do it rather than a left click. And here we're gonna just match speed and keep hitting Unity. So we took out one of their cannons, which is great. Just more overall damage to the ship. Now they're starting to waver a little, so if we can land another broadside from Andrew Doria right now, that would be really big. They're turning. I'm hoping those shots are missing us. There we go. Andrew Doria's taking some hits. Might want to even pull that ship out. Yeah, I'm gonna... Alright, Unity has surrendered. Great. Let's get Daring up there and board it. Actually, let's just drop some people in the water right now. Get over there as quick as we can. I think that's going to be the fastest way to do it rather than going over and trying to actually link up the ships, throw lines over. Now, after we capture this, I'm going to bail. I do not want to take on Milford. Milford, let's look at this one. I still don't know how to identify the ships by sight, but definitely looks bigger than anything we've got, and it's got 195 crew, so I kind of have to use that as a proxy, I guess, because we don't know the ships that well. Alright, so we've captured Unity, we've captured True Love. Let's see what we got. So we got 2 ships, got some muskets, got 10,000 supply. So that is big for us. We spent all the money we had on getting our new ship, and now we're replenishing that a little bit. We're gonna have some higher costs now, but we'll see what we've got. So Daring, let's just repair that. Andrew Doria needs repair, but that's okay. Let's see. This is a merchant ship. We just gotta sell it to the Admiralty. We don't have the money for it. And then Unity's just a 7th rate brig. So let's just send that one to the Admiralty, take the prestige. Then we've got a career point as well. So techs, let's see. We can unlock next level faster, cheaper research. Cheaper is good for us. We need cheaper. The enemy commander has contacted me and is offering to pay a ransom. Yes, I'll take the ransom. And we've got reputation to spend. So what would be helpful for us? Prussian weapons. I think we must not have the prestige necessary for these next ones. So supply, I'm not really in need of supply. I don't really need land weapons right now. See, the double charge, I don't use that one a lot. Lightweight gun carriages, I almost always have that on my ships. It makes them faster, which is the number one thing I'm usually after. And you can also mount heavier guns on the ship. Early copper sheathing is cool too, because it makes your ships faster. And then this has a lightweight hull and rudder tackle. Makes it a lot more maneuverable. And cutting sails makes the ships faster, so let's unlock those. There we go. So these are land weapons. And these are 9 and 12 pounder guns. I'm gonna wait on those because we don't have the money for it. So let's see, naval patrol, buried treasure, Hancock's signature. Let's send this one. I like the idea of capturing supplies. 85% success chance. Let's go to the next stage. Let's see how it shakes out. In your packet of correspondence is a letter from the Massachusetts legislature reminding you of the vital importance of protecting the U.S. whaling ships based on the island of Nantucket near Boston. They request help defending these valuable ships. It is known the British want those whalers not only to deprive America of income, but because those hulls can be easily retrofitted to become excellent patrol craft. Yes, we'll schedule extra patrols. Does the state of Massachusetts think that I am in their employ? Unfortunately, I'm going to turn that down. I don't have the money for it. News. Nathan Hale. Cool story to look up. All right, we've got a frigate, the USS Virginia. And we had this mission go successfully. Just light damage, 2 ships, 5 reputation, 11,000 money. So we have a ton of options here for missions for next time. So the Daring needs repair. If we use reserve crew, we can get it to optimum and then keep a trait because their experience is getting better. Let's see. Virginia, we can give them 2 traits. I don't usually have too much of a problem with morale. I have a problem with stamina. And then being a frigate with 9-pounder guns, I'm going to have them train as gunners. This officer's dead. So let's see. I'll send this midshipman up. I don't want to spend money on a high-level officer as the second in command on a ship. Same with this one. Yeah, I'll send this midshipman. Earlston needs troops. We'll worry about that when we've got a land battle. These guys, however, can be upgraded. Let's do stamina. These guys are always short on stamina. So I'm just going to do a shorter episode today. Before we stop, let's look at the next missions. So we need to blockade. We have to block a smuggling route used by loyalists. So we sink their shipping, and the burning of Norfolk, which is going to be a land battle. We have 4 slots for land units. So that might make us think about purchasing a... we have the ship selected already. Might think about purchasing another merchant ship with the little bit of money we have, because I don't really want to send crews to do that. So we'll make those decisions next time, see how our fleet's looking. And thank you again for watching. Hope you're enjoying the game, and have a good one.